I like to live in the country because it's quiet, peaceful. There's a lot of history out here in Michigan.
Eastern Michigan. I've been making films here all 14 years of my life. Being the heart of the Midwest, you can expect beautiful landscapes, and right in the middle thrives a historically rich society. Tucked into the countryside lies the Peters family. Arriving here in the early 70s, this family has accumulated one of the largest classic bike collections in the U.S., along with a deep appreciation for hard work and craftsmanship.
My name is Jerry Peters. I live at Chestnut Hollow in Bruce Township, Michigan.
Arriving on the property, we were immediately greeted by the old western town built by the owners.
My dad used to build the little HO scale train models. He had a couple that looked like some of the old buildings, a blacksmith shop and a general store. We needed some outbuildings to play with our hobbies out here, so.
Nestled among chestnut trees, the old town really takes you back to a simpler time.
Yeah, in general, this is a great place to live and raise a family. There's always something to do out in the country, and it's peaceful and a lot of nice neighbors.
This is the car that Jerry was brought home in after he was born. It's hard to believe that Jerry is really this old.
Yeah, we get a lot of people stopping by the place, wondering what it is. A Sayers office. Those were the guys that bought and sold your gold and silver claims back in the old West days. You'd find some gold, you'd take it into them, and they'd give you money for it. If you didn't spend your gold with a pinch at the bar, you know, that's what they sometimes did.
But there's more to Jerry's life than this town. He's about to show us his prized collection.
The place is really a mess. We used to collect old cars. We stumbled across one of the old bicycles at a swap meet and bought it and just got carried away. The old stuff amazes me. Craftsmanship that people had and the pride that they had in their, you know, in the things that they made. A lot of my friends think I'm nuts.
Jerry's collection has over 1,000 bikes and features some of the rarest and most valuable bikes in the world.
Just got the collecting bug, I guess. Hey, one of my favorite bicycles is an Bowden Spacelander. In 1960 this bike was built, and it was made in Michigan. It was only in production for 1 month, and they made a little over 500 of them. Produced by a very famous industrial designer, Benjamin Bowden. He used to live in Rochester, Michigan for a while.
Even at my age, it's not hard to see that the past was pretty awesome.
I think kids should get involved with this stuff just because it teaches them, you know, how things were made and done way back when. And if you don't know something about the past, you're destined to live through some of the bad things in the future. A lot of these bikes I'd like to keep for as long as I can. Some of them maybe someday I'll pass on down to my daughters. I have twin daughters. Michigan is probably one of the best states to live in for a collector because being Midwest, centrally located, that's the Midwest and the East is where most everything was built before the war. That's where all the money was. My father and I have always collected this old stuff, and we've always been pretty close because of it. The bikes are just a rolling work of art. They're streamlined. They're just really cool.
Meeting Jerry was a lot of fun. Seeing his collection really made me appreciate the past and what it can teach you. I'm pretty lucky to be a filmmaker in Michigan.